Once upon a time, there was a beautiful princess who lived in a grand palace. She was renowned for her beauty, but she was arrogant and cared only about people's appearances. In the same kingdom, there was a poor young man who lived in a simple cottage. Despite his poverty, the young man was known for his kindness and intelligence. One day, the king, the princess's father, announced that he was searching for a suitable husband for his daughter. Many princes and nobles came forward to marry her, but the princess rejected them all. She said, "I will only marry someone who is more beautiful and wealthier than I am." The poor man heard about the announcement, but he didn't have the courage to propose. Nevertheless, he decided to go to the palace just to see the princess for himself. When he arrived, the princess heard of his arrival and laughed, saying, "How dare this poor man come near the palace?" But the king, who was wiser than his daughter, invited the poor man inside. When the young man entered, he spoke with wisdom and intelligence, which greatly impressed the king. The king asked the young man to spend the whole day in the palace to test his abilities. During that day, the princess began to notice that the poor man wasn't just about appearances. He spoke eloquently, respected everyone, and was clever in solving problems. Gradually, the princess began to admire him. By the end of the day, the king said, "My daughter, it's not beauty or wealth that brings happiness. A kind heart and a wise mind are far more important." The princess agreed with her father's words and started to see the poor man in a new light. Soon after, the princess agreed to marry the young man, not because of his looks or wealth, but because of his wisdom and kindness. They lived happily together, and the poor man became a wise advisor to the kingdom.